Working with custom fields. To tailor Taleo Business Edition for your organization, you can add custom fields, as well as edit standard fields and pick lists. Once a field is created, you can use page layouts to expose and position each field. You can also define if a field is required or read-only. Custom candidate fields can be added to your online application by editing your careers website pages. Custom fields allow you the ability to configure Taleo Business Edition to meet the business requirements specific to your organization. To customize fields in TBE, click Administration, then click Customize for the product in question. For this example, I will choose Customize Recruit. In this Customize Fields section, you will see each record for which you can customize fields. Today, we'll create a custom requisition field, and then we'll go back and edit the field. This page allows you to create and edit fields that appear on your requisition page layouts, as well as your careers website pages. This page is broken into a few sections: standard fields, custom fields, and other fields. You'll also notice that with each field you see a label, a type, an external name, and an action such as edit or delete. To create a new field, click on the New Field link in the Custom Fields section. This will launch the New Field wizard. In step 1 of the wizard, you'll want to choose the type of data that the custom field will store. You can choose from a variety of data types to suit your current need. I would like to create a shift field for requisitions where I'll identify which shift any specific requisition is for. For the purpose of my illustration, each requisition will be associated with only one shift, and therefore I'll use the Picklist data type. If I wanted to allow multiple shifts to be associated to a requisition, I would have to choose the Picklist multiple option. This would allow me to select multiple values for any requisition. It's important you have clear, well-thought understanding of what you'd like to accomplish, as there's no way to convert a data type once it's collected. Because my illustration is a one-to-one relationship, I'll choose Picklist. In step 2 of the wizard, you'll need to create a label, which is used to identify the field on any page layout. The label must be 25 characters or less. I will enter Shift for the label. The bottom section of the page will vary depending on the type of custom field that you're introducing. For a pick list, the values need to be entered, and I can do this by clicking on the Add New Values link. Each new value needs to be its own line. I'll enter day, swing, and night. Notice that I've added them to the active list. For something to be active, it means that it can be selected. If in the future I wanted to remove the swing shift, I would simply select it as inactive. For new requisitions, it would no longer be selectable, but I would still have the data and the value for any reporting. Notice also that I can organize the different fields. And if I had a lot of values, I might simply select to sort values alphabetically and not in the order entered. I would like them to be in a logical order rather than an alphabetic order, so I will leave that as it is. The other two options are to use the first value as a default value. Because I think most of my requisitions will be day shift requisitions, I'm going to choose to select this. The third option, use first value for creation if no value is specified, allows you to do things like remove this specific field from a page layout for a certain type of users and still populate a value. The last part of the page is for our web API. You can define an external name and a description. For this purpose, I'll leave this blank and just click Create. In step 3 of the New Field Wizard, you can choose which page layouts the new field should be added to. If you add the field to a page, it'll be added to the bottom of the default section as defined by the page layout. You can also manually insert or reorder the fields by going to the page layouts directly. In this case, since I want the shift field to be added to all my requisition pages, I'm going to select all pages. Once I'm finished, I'm going to click the Add button. Now I can see that I've added a shift field to my requisition custom fields and that it's a pick list. At this point, I can open up a requisition, and at the bottom of the default section, I see a field called Shift. When I edit the requisition, you can see that I can select which of the values I would like for Shift to have. I now have completed adding a new custom field for the requisition. The next step I want to accomplish is editing the field. So, for example, in the Shift field, I had the values of day, swing, and night, but maybe I want to call it graveyard instead of night. So let's make that change. Again, I go into Administration, Customize, Recruit. I'll go back into my requisition fields, and I will find my Shift field. Simply clicking Edit will bring us back to a page that by now is familiar. At this point, be very careful. If I wanted to retire the night shift, I could do that. But if I would like to rename it to another name, I need to highlight it and click the Renamed Values. I rename it to Graveyard and save it. Effectively, anything that was named Night is now named Graveyard. At this point, we've added a new custom field, we've seen it display on the pages, and we've edited the custom field. By using these steps, you can customize fields for requisitions, candidates, employees, users, performance review, goals, etc. Remember, once you've customized the field, you can reposition the field and make it required or editable by modifying your page layouts. Thank you for watching.